RJ, and today we're reacting to season 2 episode 21 of Angel. We are now approaching the finale marks. Last episode was called Over the Rainbow, and it was a continuation of what happened with the episode before, which is Cordelia got sucked into the demon dimension and came across and got chased down by this demon who owner was like, yeah, you're a cow. You're technically meaning human slave. She gets wrapped up and brought to like this main area where she is essentially sold at a market. Now she gets obviously brought by another demon who uses her as kind of like a slave, where she wants her to scoop up poop, not talk back. She even had like a shock collar around her because she talks too much. So what this happens after Cordelia is she's brought back to like this main area where I guess all the slaves lives, and she is scooping up the poop, she's cleaning around, and she stumbles across, or she hears a runaway slave, which her name is Fred, which you know this was from the vision of that girl disappearing from the library 5 years before. And she's telling Cordelia, you know, to keep cleaning up and saying that she's been here for so long that she's forgotten where she even came from. She thought she was born here, but she obviously got taken away. They gave some more information. Cordelia, she follows the owner into carrying the milk that was purchased, and she has a vision, loses it. She's like, somebody's going to die this far away, yada yada yada, and they just look at her like she's crazy. But then the crowd goes, and later on they find out that she's actually telling the truth, and they're like, she's cursed, she has the sight. And while this is happening, we have Angel, Wesley, Charles, and Lance all still stuck in where they were at before, and they're trying to figure a way to get to, Pylea. So they're like, okay, how can we go back? Wesley just figures out that in order for them to go back, they have to find a place where the energy is at its highest, and that since Cordelia just went to that portal in front of them, that it kind of cooled down. It doesn't have a high temperature because it was just used, and it kind of needs to be like amped up to a certain temperature. So he goes around and he goes to one of his friends who can help him essentially find a hot spot for this to work. She gets information, and she's like, in order for you to even help, you need to go yourself. Like, you need to go and finish this last trip to your family home, because it's obviously some unfinished business. So you might as well just go, end it all, and go. We end up having a Wolfram and Hart lawyer comes to, Angel Investigations, which is where Angel stays. And they're like, well, your leash is up in 6 months, so we can come in and, and snatch this from your hands. And Angel's like, oh, this is payback? For everything I've done, this is payback? And they're like, well, can we look around? Because this leash is up in like 6 months. Angel vamps out, and they're like, well, we can find a loophole through your contract. You can keep trying to push us away, but in those 6 months, we're gonna be able to find a loophole in order for us to obtain this hotel from you. And, with Angel dealing with this, he decides to leave a message for Charles, because before then, Charles said that he cannot help them find Cordelia, or he cannot help them in this moment because he has to be there for his friends, since, he lost one of his close friends. Angel's like, he leaves a message to Charles, and he's like, I'm gonna, basically, we're gonna go save Cordelia at a time, and if I don't come back, you got 6 months before the hotel was taken. They go in their car, Angel's car whip, and they head up in front of Paramount Studios to get ready for the biggest hotspot. And Wesley, he does the research with the book and says the spell. They get absorbed, but the book is dropped from the car. They go to Pylea, and they're like, oh, where's the book at? And Angel's like, didn't you have it with you? And Wesley's like, didn't you have it with you? And then Wesley realizes that the book obviously cannot come with them, so they're stuck here. While Angel's having a lovely time realizing that he can stay out in the sun because there's 2 suns in Pylea, and he can't obviously burn to death. So he's living large. But obviously this is before, Charles comes, and he's like, yo, I can come with you, I can tag along. So yeah. With this, Angel, he's over here happy and amazed. Because, once again, we really haven't seen Angel in the sunlight since season 1, episode 3 or 4, I believe. So it's been like another season and a half since we've seen Angel remotely in the sun. So they go gather some branches to hide the car while they go look for Cordelia. And that's it. Now, Cordelia, she's obviously she's taken to this tribunal area to get tested on because she's supposedly cursed. And they have these hot pokers, these needles, and they determine that she is obviously has the sight, so she's cursed. The kind of the head, or the host, whatever the case may be, they find Angel, Wesley, Charles, and Lance, and they're like, Lance the betrayer, get him. They all get arrested and put the trial to death. And you know, they're all obviously, you know, a xenophobia has been happening in this dimension, clearly. So everybody's like chasing them and getting them out because they're obviously foreign from their land. They're in the dungeon and they're about to get sentenced to death. And then they open the door and it's Cordelia there. So all this time we thought Cordelia was like literally getting tortured afterwards after being this sight. And alas, she is like in a bikini with jewelry. She's sitting there like on a throne like she's the baddie of the world. So maybe that's how we're going to get up. So let's dive in. In actual live time, I swore I downloaded 221 episode of Angel. Been downloading all season 2. Pretty much perfectly fine. Season 1 and 2. Conveniently, today is where I get the biggest spoiler of my life. Let's see how good my reaction is to if you can point it out. And by the end of the episode, I'll tell you what spoil I got. So anyways, let's officially dive in. Jesus Christ.
You're safe.
A little bit. They made me ruler. It's not like my throne couldn't use a few extra cushions, but I'm really not going to complain because, well, throne. You're most hype. You think that's going to happen. Besides, shouldn't there be some extended groveling first?
Cordelia.
Kidding.
Cordelia, what if they automatically did it? What if they automatically did it?
Protest to allow dangerous criminals to roam freely in your presence?
Sir.
You're going to make me use my important voice, aren't you?
Exactly.
Food.
Do they ran right past her? They fucking that food up.
Yeah. And can I just say, visions, not getting any easier.
It's getting
I'm
worse.
still kind of vibrating. Though that could be from the hot pokers.
Get off our
The
seat.
cursed one. Being with the pure sight who will one day claim the throne and restore the monarchy.
And so long as they do, we might actually stand a chance of surviving this place long enough to find a way out.
How did you get in?
Same way you did.
He got a
Yes,
mirror.
those physical laws which govern our world don't seem to apply here.
He got a
Walking the sun,
reflection.
Okay, this is because of going through the portal, right?
No, it always looks like that.
Angel, while we search for the proper incantation.
You're not just saying that.
Angel,
Angel, please.
go to
Wesley.
the post. Track down his cousin Lando. Well, it's that, or face the possibility of never returning to our own dimension again.
Well, I already know that story.
Come on,
We gotta do
gorgeous.
something.
Wear the crown is a sacrilege.
She is cursed. She has the sight, we all agree.
Not all. Craven beast.
Well, oh my gosh, that means Doyle would have
She
been
is our sovereign now,
the
and
king.
no harm must come to her. At least not until after the calm shock. If the princess survives the calm shock, then you may
the
have her
calm.
head brushed.
What? Not the fam.
Heidi ho!
He come over here with a bad bitch suit.
On your face.
He's like, traitor.
You're in luck then.
See, that's even worse.
You
Bitch.
shamed our clan and betrayed your kind. Boy child, my mother.
That's
Your father was right. We
Oh.
ate the wrong son. Well,
oh.
enough of this sentiment. Do the dance of joy.
Okay.
Actually, what I meant was more along the lines
That's
of
not the
this
that's not the
strange
dance of joy.
flash in- Couldn't have missed it. Big, bendy, swirly.
No longer do the dance of joy, Numfar.
The 40
Nothing
sit the
like
fuck
that at all,
down.
then, yeah.
Drunken killer.
This angel is really...
He is as valiant and courageous a warrior as I have ever known.
Oh
And
my
he shall
god.
be welcome in our home. Do the dance of honor.
Landog High.
Get that man.
The Drunken Killer and I have
Get
a few
that
itty-bitty
dancing ass
corridor
man.
theories,
I'm
and then
original
we'll
as
switch
this guy,
guys.
Gary, encouraging his vicious drunk.
Look.
Take now, Buffy.
Every time I look back, this man is still fucking up. Like, damn. Is that his Timberland boots squeaking on that fucking tile ground?
Fascinating.
Some of the shots say I actually crack up at myself.
Ill red deer or staggered, often associated with rural mysticism.
Yeah, they all got animals on them. Probably just a bunch of demon
It's really one book broken up into 3 pieces.
Like a trilogy?
Like a trilogy?
No.
Damn,
Much
no?
more complex than that.
Thought I ate.
Some time to decipher.
And you fangirling about these
Starting to
3
burn
books. I don't give a fuck about them having a trilogy.
I do seem to be finding references to the cursed one.
King of Oat, is she?
Yeah, well, you know, every time we have a princess in every type of world, they're always getting set up to death. Or sacrifice.
Wolf. I'm not sure the priests can be trusted.
Oh, the fact that they found out by symbols of animals on the book? Iconic. Cause I could never. Angel eating this shit up. This man, he said, this is what I deserve. Look at him.
I hate to disappoint the kids.
You.
And they really seem to be enjoying this.
Angel.
Nice to be seen as a hero without.
Oh my god.
You must again tell the tale of the sorcerer who could remove his limbs.
Sir, we just told your stupid ass.
That's a good one.
Like, come on now.
You want me to go back where we'd be slaves? Sorry, not seeing the upside to that.
Cordelia, there are forces at work here.
Shuffling demon horse poo.
I doubt that, boo. What?
Is everything all right?
You may as well be candid with her. Or she'll know.
No lying to the Messiah now.
Oh.
Of course.
Kung Shock.
Why wouldn't they be? Now these two,
Shock.
they didn't even know what the calm shuck was.
We don't.
You tell them. It's a long time since I've had a good calm shuck. So,
They always say my goodness. Every time she gets a storyline, it revolves around something like this.
But you will tell me when the Gruslog gets here.
For demon pregnancy, insernation, slave. You know what? Let's have sex with a demon. Because she's a princess. What heck? Oh, here goes Fred. Is she about to get slaughtered? Right now? He ain't gonna do it, but like, seriously? They said Angel.
Quickly and true, Angel.
I told you, it's gonna backfire.
It is a great honor to swing the crumble at the Bacchanal.
No, it's not. It literally is not. I want y'all to sit down. Oh, he gonna take it off.
Only if you force me to.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, Lance said, time to see the betrayal.
Nice and slow.
Oh. Wow. His singing gonna fuck them up like that. You looked. Remember that saying? You looked. Yeah. Wait, Fred? Will Fred? I was about to say, get the fuck on the horse. Yes. Oh. They hit the shit out of him. They say, "Oh, shut the fuck up." Right, impregnate again. Impregnate again. Cordelia, we're running away. And she bringing all that. But I guess it'll make a lot of noise. Cordelia, you don't get that ass down there with them sequin dresses.
Looking for your majesty. Someone must speak to the servants about leaving that door open. Your majesty. The Gruslog approaches.
They didn't even get back upside. They just
Good.
Who is? I need to see who this is. I actually need to see who the fuck this is. Okay, well at least you knew. I thought you were gonna sit here and not say nothing. Angel over here. I don't know, but this look gives me like 222 a little bit.
In case they try to track us down.
I don't know. Some man.
Saved me from the monsters.
And you're like, anyways. Damn, she gonna break it out. Oh, she got her glasses though. Oh, this is where she lives. He getting distracted again. She like, sir, what the fuck are you here for?
So,
Oh.
Somebody here isn't real, and I suspect it's you. So if you're not
Her
real,
glasses
my head came off
just
back
made me
there,
check
and then
mine.
I think I saw it in a dream.
A dream?
been here a long time.
Yes, 5 years.
Oh, wait.
You disappeared from a library in Los Angeles 5 years ago.
Stop it.
Not a dream, Fred.
It's not. What happened to you here? Bad
We
things
about to
always
leave,
happen
sis.
here.
No.
Nothing bad's gonna happen. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
we can take
something
you out
bad's
here.
gonna happen, sir.
Oh,
She's like, damn, I couldn't get that luxury.
when I got here, they didn't do that.
She said, well, damn, what am I missing? Damn, portal like that.
Slow, a few dinners, some light conversation, nothing too heavy, and then in 3 or 4 years, if we
They got
still
a
feel like we're
perfect
hitting it off.
Just put those anywhere.
I'll be damned. Hello?
Majesty.
Oh, this is giving those I forgot the genre of books that's like that, you know? You know they're coming for you. I don't even know why that is. That's slow-mo?
Can I see something in my phone?
Oh!
Things always happen here.
How the fuck was that meant to be? What did I miss? What did I miss? Yo, sir. Yo, sir.
An animal. Listen. Such compassion. To ignore the flaws of my polluted
A smile? My sir, please.
bulging of my limbs. The heart beating in the wrong place.
We're supposed to be there.
My veins.
Oh, human?
So? Heck, I'm all cow. Or human.
Not her saying that.
It's with any of the females of my tribe.
It's
You
women.
mean you're
Anatomically equipped to mate only with a human.
good to know.
I was cast.
You can stay.
Oh, she said right. Oh. I thought she like, get out, like, you know.
The Covenant had no choice but to bestow upon me the name of Grusla.
Gruesome.
Hang on! Pardon him, I pardon him! Pardon him! Release him!
You about to eat down.
Call them back.
No cap.
Borrow the cuffs.
Listen, I'll get right back to you.
Oh, it's Angel.
What the hell?
It ain't my son after you. This dramatic ass music, sis. What did that mean?
Angel's vampire self.
And conveniently, there's some water right there too.
Dimension. It's okay.
That's Angela's.
Can you walk?
That put my daughter Buffy through hell. Nah, he gotta fight me. Oh God, we gotta go to war. He supposed to be showing no mercy, no cap. Supposed to be making torturing people. Let me stop. Angel like, damn, that's how I look. Yeah, sadly. And what type of species is that then? Is every vampire look like that? This whole time I actually thought it was just Angel, like, since it was in a demon dimension, I thought it was just like, okay, Angel. Girl, you gonna put that damped blood on him? You got another hand to use.
This is my story in full.
He talked the whole night?
When the Covenant summoned me, I was vanquishing the Mogfan beast that beat
And she was intrigued?
Do not know this word.
Learn it. Michelle.
It means when I'm finally lucky enough to get the gig, other people
And see that you are a princess.
Oh, he eating down. Cordelia, better watch out. Damn. So, girl, you listened to this man talk for a whole day just to know that it wasn't going to be worth it?
And a message to the princess. We storm the palace.
What y'all gonna rush her to have sex? Like, y'all gotta be kidding me. Now just act like you forgot where you came from.
Tracked you coming from the palace. Don't lie.
I'm not lying. I can prove it. In my wallet. The leather holder in the back of my leg coverings.
Why she keep that fucking
Now,
picture?
if your organization would just draw up some sort of list of
Wesley, they're not gonna sit here and negotiate.
to Her Majesty.
Wesley. Wesley be thinking that he supposed to be the... the leader of the damn group. I just remember when he came out that damn portal in season 3 of Buffy, booty ass naked. That was
any better?
That's out of pocket because I don't know if he's gonna be. I don't know how long he's gonna be shooken up because that shook him up for a while. Progress, you know, to being a better person and him getting closer to, you know, that prophecy.
And this one will
to get
free
hit
the
with that.
slaves and outlaw polyester.
Okay, and okay, she's a bit.
Yeah. Well, the way of things is going to change around here.
Oh.
You have no authority here.
But I'm the princess.
Right, then why would you wear the fucking crown?
Like the Rusalok, is a tool of the Covenant, nothing more. Pardon,
Yeah,
Your
you.
Majesty.
Oh, pardon.
Don't you feel you've done enough? Pardoning.
Fucking serious? I guess you can tell by my reaction that was the spoiler that I got. That head cutting. That's fucked up on so many ways because Lance didn't want to come there. You know, he didn't want to come there. Lance didn't want to go there because he was considered, you know, a traitor to the family and his kind. And, you know, clearly there was never going to be any type of sense or normality between them because he loves music and he, you know, loves expression, and they see everything as a warrior complex, a killing complex, and they're not similar at all. But to the fact that he wanted to go home so bad and he didn't want to go, he didn't want to join, and he ended up dying for this is so baffling to me. And the thing is that, like, this whole season we got to, like, the fact that they killed him off after we just learned about him for like the last 3 episodes. This whole season has been, the majority of the stuff that we learned about Lance was just him being able to read emotions and him slowly becoming friends with Angel, but mostly helping save the world in some degrees. And the fact that when we really get to learn about his family and where he came from, he dies as like a shock value, which I know, you know, no one's safe. But like that was the first, like, besides Doyle. But like for me with Lance, I mean, I barely got a chance. Like I know him and I knew of him, but it's barely enough for me to like be shocked anyways, or to have a in-depth caring motive, to be honest. I mean, why am I saying that? As if I didn't cry over Doyle dying and he was only on like there for like 9 episodes. But I don't know, I feel like it's different. I feel like maybe I would have had a genuine reaction more if I didn't see the big spoiler due to downloading errors on that website. But that was kind of fucked up because I wonder if we're ever going to see his family react to that. If they're going to just be like, oh, the betrayer is dead. Well, that kind of sucks though. That really sucks because he wanted to go home, and in the outcome he would never go home because he's dead. Let's pull up the thesis. Let's talk about this episode because there is kind of so much and so little happened, to be honest. And I do want to talk about it. Okay, this whole time I'm talking about Lance, and this is not Lance. Like, his name is Lauren. I swear I was saying this man's name right this whole time, and it was not. It was not. I'm over here talking about some Lance, and his name is Lauren. Wow, y'all can just never mention me ever again. Like, see, I'm shocked. Okay. So I don't know. This whole time I was calling Lauren's name wrong. At this point, y'all got to bear with me. But yes, so this episode we got a chance to see more so about Fred, who is going to be definitely hands down a new contribution to Angel. And then also Cordelia. Off the bat, I can tell you right now that when it came to Cordelia, I just don't understand. Like, I mean, obviously, I feel like y'all probably like, girl, just be quiet, please. Like, this is a show. But like, I feel like I would expect it. I feel like with Buffy, with 5 seasons that we had of Buffy, the weirdest storyline that I've ever had was when it came to, I mean, the weirdest storyline based off of like them dealing with it alone. So obviously Buffy with the sex bot, but that's not like her encountering it. That's more so a demon who doesn't have a soul, his part. So like, I can't say nothing different from him. But the weirdest experience ever was when Willow experienced that robot love thing in 108. And then, you know, I feel like we have, and then like maybe the Frankenstein for on Cordelia part, but Cordelia goes through a lot. And like, if we're really going to tally the amount of stuff that people go through, is Buffy number one, and then Cordelia's right under it, because she gets taken all the time, goes through the wildest demon encounters all the time, and then she gets like, she goes to this new dimension, and she is treated like royalty after being treated like, you know, like trash, to then realize within that minute it was nothing. In another world, in another dimension, she is still seen as, you know, inferior to the people that she is supposed to be, you know, higher above. You know, she has the sight, which I feel like it would have been a different story. And I'm wondering, this is what I'm thinking about. The whole time they're like, she is the sight. I'm like, so what if Doyle was still alive and Doyle was in this portal? Would they magically just summon up a woman, you know, a woman character? Like, or what if, or then they had like, what if it was Doyle with the demon in him and he would still have human though? Would they get like a demon? Would they get have him have demon? Like, how would that even work, you know? Because in the back of my mind, I'm just like, Doyle was technically the prophecy in that case. This whole time thinking that this demon, I was like so, at this point, not even shocked of any storyline that could have been even bewildering to what demon that could have been that walked through that door. And it was literally a human. And this guy captivated Cordelia. Because once again, it was hilarious to me that literally said in this episode, she has so many demon encounters before she has a human love interest, and she literally had like a somewhat human, you know. I thought he was like they were so hyped for mating. I'm just like, so you hyped for her to reproduce more seers? Because like, he's just a human then. You calling him a cow, so he has nothing. What? Because he has strength and power and he's brave, and mixed with your sightness, that would make something. Like, I don't know why they hyped for this mating. I honestly don't know if Lance is really dead in that case. Like, because one, Lance is probably already walked away. They can do any type of book or spell they can. I don't feel like Lance is dead. You know what I mean? Cause like, there is no way that this would not show him being dead. Cause he escaped. Like, he wouldn't have any chance to come across those people. So I'm not even want to believe that he's dead. I'm not. Maybe I'm just in denial, but no. So like, it's crazy that Cordelia, you know, thinks that she's nothing in, you know, on Earth. And then she comes to this, you know, Fia or Leah, and then she gets this crown and she's like, oh, I'm a princess, you know, that means I'm good. I mean, I'm better than what I am at home. And they're like, no, you just got the sight, but you're still under our rules. Which pretty much is some things that's happened when it comes to like, I mean, well, when a lot of shows that I see about kingdoms and stuff like that, there's always going to be somebody else controlling, you know, things. So it wasn't a shocker, and I knew that it was going to last at some point, but like, damn, every time she gets something good, it gets taken away from her. Like, we don't even see her friends that she hang out with anymore who all got pregnant. Like, was it all like trauma to the point that they just was like, girl, we're not coming back? And then now she's going to go back home. Hopefully they continue the acting thing. They worry about impregnating her, which has always been a theme with Cordelia. Cordelia impregnating Chase because Jesus Christ. Lastly, we got Angel and Fred, which again, I love Fred. She's a good addition. I know why now I see why Robin loves her. I'm wondering if what she's riding on, that kind of cave area, is a way to get back to Earth. Because she's currently writing stuff, and I feel like I understand that she's been on, you know, Pylea for 5 years, to the point that she kind of thought that everything that she'd done on Earth was a fever dream, you know, it wasn't real. And, you know, her, you know, in this place where she's like lost a sense of reality. And then Angel, you know, this whole last 2 episodes, he's been so hyped and so excited and happy that he was a human, or a sense, or experiencing things that humans cannot, to then find out that technically that was his human side fully taking over. And then when he was attacking the demons that was attacking him and Fred, that's when he turned into the demon, which was Angelus, I'm going to call him. Y'all know I like to separate my Angel and Angelus, take it with a grain of salt. But that's actually amazing. I was more so, I was shocked or confused, because I was just like, did he get bit or something? Like, why would he just turn into this random demon? Because at first I thought it was, I think it started turning green. I was like, oh, is it just like, you know, Lauren, his demon species? But it's not. It was the vampire in him. But I'm wondering if that's how every vampire looks, and you know, inside of them. Is that a specific species assigned to vampire? Then I gotta know the demon lore. Like, I already know. I already been downloading ebooks of like Buffy and stuff like that species. I'm gonna look. I mean, I haven't looked because, you know, I didn't want to see spoilers. But I don't know. I don't know if I got a demon allergy one. I know I got a lot. Like, I did like 4 to 5 Buffy ebooks that I want to read when I'm done. So yes, I want to see more about that. And obviously, it was a good parallel to season 3 of Buffy, and it kind of is a reality, not really a reality check, but it's something that Angel kind of didn't face in a while, that he kind of, you know, got a chance to experience that in, you know, Buffy, obviously. But when he came over to Angel, he more so had hope. He had hope that he would obviously be human someday. And then I got hit with reality that no matter how good is he doing, whatever the case may be, he is still a monster. He's still a vampire. But I feel like I'm hoping by the end of the show, he realizes that he's not a monster, and maybe he will possibly become human. I hope he deserves that after all the stress and what he went through, to be honest. So yes, that was my season 2, episode 21 reaction to Angel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Angel reactions. Patreon will be linked down there for future updates whenever I post, and also to talk to you about this episode. Until next time, make sure you be safe. Peace.